Yes. I'm looking at Arkk. Arkk is up 3.3% today. Arkk Innovation ETF. It's moving above the trigger. 5-day exponential moving average. Let's pull that up. 62.04. So I just bought some weight. It's the first time I bought some decent amount, man. Like a position. Is this the very bottom? We could be jumping the gun. There's my pivot. The MACD's turned. You know, this is the most recent low. Meaning this is not a high risk take, man. It's not much off where the low was before. Which when we were up here, that low looked pretty good, right? Up there, it looked pretty smart. That's a $20 difference. It's run up, it's pulled back. Is this the bottom? I don't know. But if it starts a stage 1 run, man, I'm going to be pissed. So, you know, I haven't bought Arkk aggressively. So as of right now, the lowest low is around that $52 range. This is Arkk Innovation ETF. Now, I believe money moves in 4 stages. It moves sideways, and then it runs up, and then it moves sideways, and it runs down, and then it moves sideways. And what we don't know is the actual bottom or the actual top, right? But we can kind of know what it looks like. And one of the things that it does is price tends to move above the average price of the last 5 days. And it starts to put in what I call, it starts to build like a box. Now, I'm jumping the gun here. This one's early, man. And I've been watching and waiting all day. If you're in the Money Flow gang, you just got a text from me. It means I was waiting to see. I didn't want to get hoodwinked because I'm jumping the gun a little bit. So I anticipate tomorrow it'll be above 61.85. Like this momentum will keep going. If that happens, I'm gonna miss the absolute bottom. So if I'm watching price, and as of right now, this is the absolute bottom. We're not that far up. It started to run, came back. So to me, the risk reward here to jump the gun early is pretty low. Looked at Arkk when I was looking at ATS, saw they have multiple. Does this one in particular pay dividends? No, son. Is that you, Abby? No, ma'am. This is not they do not pay dividends. Now, that's not true. Arkk does throw off a little bit of one. That's not true. This is not a dividend fund. It's not a dividend play. This is a growth play. So, the legendary Kathy Woods runs this. She likes to buy. Let's look and see. Watch. Arkk top 10 holdings. This is what you're buying. Let's see. What are the top 10? I know them. I don't want to misquote them. All right. This is her top 10 holdings here. Tesla. Roku. Teladoc, Square, Zoom, Shopify, Spotify, Trulio, Coinbase, and Unity Software. You ever heard any of those? You ever heard of Square? Big secret, huh? Zoom, Shopify. What are these? These are disruptors. These are companies that could change television, the future, shopping, right? That's what they're playing. The fund is actively managed, exchange-traded fund that will invest under normal circumstances at least 65% of its assets in domestic and foreign equity securities of companies that are relevant to the fund's investment theme of disruptive innovation. Its investments in foreign equity securities will be both developed and emerging markets. It may invest in foreign securities, including investments in American depository receipts known as ADRs. That's fun reading. And global depository receipts called GDRs. You want to have a good time, read that to your girlfriend. And securities listed on the foreign exchange. The fund is non-diversified. So it's a play on these stocks. So where's Tesla? Ooh, look. Tesla's coming back. It's on the move. Where's Uber? Is this the bottom? Could be. This is what they look like. So if I'm watching Uber, if I want to add to this, or if I'm you, what do I need to see? Well, if I'm watching the money flow, I want it to go sideways, start to go up, go sideways, comes down. And what I'm waiting for is it to go sideways and this MACD to turn up. And I want this stochastics to come out, which what it looks like it's doing going into the close. So if it opens tomorrow up here, boom, you could have a stage 2 breakout underway, right? Where would it run? Previous high, maybe the next one. You say, can't do that. The economy's bad and there's a lot of inflation. I know. I don't know about that. I'm just telling you what I see, okay? And that's what you see, man, when price runs. Now, does it run every time? No. But watch how, look how this is. See it formed? That's pretty, huh? Same thing. You'll notice that's how it moves. Now, it's doing the money flows, but what? Down. They're all going down. So down, 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 down. One of those downs will be the bottom. Looks like Uber. It is Uber, sir. You're so smart. You guys are so smart. All right. Let's look back at Arkk. Now, is Uber going to hold it in the close? Might give it up, man. But I think if it's not the bottom, it's not a lot lower. Could be. But we have a very small window risk, right? Buying in here versus when we were buying up here, right? Come way down. Now, we shall see. If I was hardcore swing trading this, I'd put a stop right there. If you were trading, okay, my target, if I was swing trading, would be like right in there. See how short that is? Boom, boom. If I'm trading, I could do both. So if I was on a 1 hour chart looking at Arkk, what do we see? Stage 4 decline, right? Tried to break out. There's the bottom. Pull back, right? Now what? Headed up? We don't know. But when it runs, right? When it runs, if you're a trader, what does it look like? It goes above the 20-day, what? Gets up near its previous high, and then what? You know, that's where we're looking to take our profits, right? So if you look at the configuration of the market structure, that's what you're looking for, right? Like here's one over here, a bottom, then it runs up. RSI goes extreme, stops. Now this is a weekly chart, but look at this price pattern movement, just the movement of price. Look, right? And then over, and then what? Down, right? Starts to kind of go sideways, and then what? Down, and then what? Starts to go. And so we can get starts and stops. You can get false breakouts. That's why the shorter you're trading, if you are trading, then you're going to want to look at the daily, but you're going to go to the 1 hour, man, as this thing starts breaking out, right? So if I'm trading Arkk, I'd be buying. It's moving higher. Where's it at? It's in the stage 2 part of the breakout. Now, is this how I would do investments? No, I'm using the daily. But if I'm swing trading and I don't want to take any risk, I drop down to this 1 hour. This is where I want to get out, right? This is where I'm looking to place my stops. But I want to use market structure, like right around in here. I mean, if it comes down there and breaks that, it's going the wrong way. It's not going our direction in a trade, right? Right. But as an investor, I'm wanting to buy that configuration, right? Down. So even as an investor, this is what I'm looking for. And as a swing trader, I'm looking to just rent it, get in, rise up, where my target's previous high. So I'm looking for targets in here. But probably what's going to happen as it moves up, it's going to bang that RSI, and I'm going to start selling into strength, right? So if you're swing trading this, you're selling into that. You're looking to buy into when the configuration is the other way. Picked up some CLF for a swing today. All right, let's see what this dude's doing. Come on, Dan, don't be fucking up. CLF. All right, I see. I kind of wish we were down here, but we're not. Maybe it keeps going. What's this thing worth before we even go any further? Let's see. Let's make sure Dan's not fucking with us. 35 bucks. So 10% upside. All right. I feel like you're being greedy. But it's moving up. So let's check this on the daily. We don't know when Dan got in. But look, Dan's on the right side, right? The money, it's breaking out above the green line. What is that? The 20-day moving average. If Dan's swing trading, if I'm him, where does it stop? Previous high. Like it stopped there, there, there. Where do you think it might stop? Where do you think the RSI might go extreme? This is a 1 hour chart. So if this was a daily, it would look the same thing. It's just it's fractal. The money flow is fractal, man. Fractals a never-ending pattern. Fractals are infinitely complex patterns that are self-similar across different scales. They are created by repeating a simple process over and over in an ongoing feedback loop driven by recursion. Oh, man. So if I'm Danny Boy here, I'm trading, this is my target zone. So remember, this is a 1 hour, so he's going to get 6 of these bars tomorrow and then going into Friday. So swing trades could be 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, right? I mean, if you back this up, there's no reason to get out of this trade while it's on this side of the green line, just as a general rule, right? Why would you get out? Might downsize it, right? But if he's got in down here and you're up nice, you just let it run, man. It's not on the other side. You haven't gotten a sell signal. What's the sell signal? When price closes below the 20-day, right, and the 5-day and them come together and turn down. Until that happens, you can just kind of assume the trend's going to keep going up. And that's what you were seeing here. So if we go to a 1-day chart, you're going to see it's been a nice fucking trend, I bet. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, look. So if you're swing trading, look, man, look how you can ride that up. Because inside of here, if you're swing trading on a 1 hour chart, now you can't do this if you're at fucking work all day, okay? But you see that pullback in there? Those bars, 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bar, 4 bar. If you look at that, that's a week down. Well, if you drop down to a 1 hour chart, you know, this guy's got 30 bars, man. Like he's trading at faster pace than you would on a daily one. But you need to be able to be there. You need to be able to see it. And you could take that fractal. You could go down another level. You could say, well, the 1 hour is going to set my time. I'm going to trade in the direction of the trend. And this is my trend direction. Whenever this I'm trading to the upside. All right. So now we know the trend is up. And I could drop one more level. Let's go to 15 minutes. Right. Now we're trading it on a 15 minute. What do we want to trade? In the direction of the trend. What's the trend? The 1 hour. Or maybe the daily. You get what I'm saying? So, but that you got to establish. And so if we're looking at this chart, now watch this. This is on a 15-minute chart, but if you're looking at this, what are you seeing, man? Look. This is bullish as fuck, dude, on the 15-minute, right? So what is that telling you? On the lower, it's been breaking out all day. So every 15 minutes, he gets a bar. Well, as long as that stays on this side of the green line, and as long as that 5-day and 10-day stays straight and just keeps going, you don't do shit. You just watch it. Up, 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 up. When it gets extreme, maybe you take some down. And that's trading, man. That's trading. And you got to be able to move in, move out. You know, that's not what most people are going to do, but it's fractal. You could do that. You could do that. You're trading literally price momentum. And a lot of times when you see reaction, now most people are doing that on computers, man. They got computers making that decision, doing it fast. Not that many people sitting at a computer anymore with a couple monitors making decisions like this. Most professionals are using algorithms. They have computers doing that shit. Michael Saylor's not sitting there buying Bitcoin, dude. He's not at a computer by himself going, "Give me 1 million." Like, he's not doing that. It's an algorithm. Let's see. Bitcoin's above the 5-day too. I don't know if Ark's bottoming, but I'm taking a shot that it's turning. And it's the first time I put a little bit of weight on. So a little bit of weight, not too much. About a chunk though, a few grand, 3, 4, 5 grand. Bring price point down. We're getting a lot of great companies cheap. Steel, very strong sector momentum too. Look at X. Now the one I'm in is Nucor Steel. Look at that. Look at that. Would I buy Nucor Steel here? No. Why? We don't want to buy that. What do we want to buy? When it comes down, right? Puts in, and on every chart, the price isn't so much the point. Guys like, what do you mean? Bro, this thing used to trade for $20. And as it trades for $20, it does what? Big stage 4 decline, starts to go sideways, what? Runs up, right? Tops out, comes down, what? Starts to go sideways. Now, if you're fractal trading, if you're trading on a 1-hour chart in here, look, you had fucking week. 3 weeks of straight down. So if you're trading the direction on there, well, what's the direction now? To the upside, right? Stage 2. So if I'm a day trader or a short-term trader and I'm watching the money flow and I'm trying to short-term trade, if it's on that side of the green line, price is moving up on a daily, I'm probably looking for days that go against the trend so that I can get long. You're like, what do you mean? Well, once a trend established, it continues. So if price down here, watch, breaks out, right? I just make the assumption, remember? What is that right there? Price breaks above the 20-day moving average, means the average price of today is higher than the average price of the last 20 trading days, which is 1 month. The definition of an uptrend is the price today is higher than where it was a month ago. And that's how you use a moving average, man. And if the price is above that, the trend has turned to the upside. And that'll be displayed for the slow kids in the back on a chart right there. And when the closing day, even all the slow kids, when the closing day closed above that green line, it meant, hey, we're higher than we've been the last month. That's the average price. And that means it's bullish. It's going up. Notice the 5-day, 10-day. Until those go the opposite direction, meaning they come over here, is there anything to worry about? Still hasn't done it. So would I buy it? Hell no. We bought it back here. Now we let it run, right? Trimmed it once. Now what? Just leave it be. Now, if you're a short-term trader, what could you do? Well, if you know the trend is to the upside, you drop down in here on a 1-hour chart. Whenever it goes down, and what am I looking for? I'm just looking for breakouts. So as I'm watching this, if I'm following that strategy of just looking for breakouts, right? Because the trend is to the upside. So we're screening it. You're establishing the trend on the daily. You're dropping to a 1-hour. So if the daily and the 1 hour start to agree, there's your breakout, right? Trend had already been moving up. So on the daily chart, when you start getting price pullbacks, they're going to reflect on a 1 hour chart 6 times faster. So that's all one day. And then the next day, well, on a daily chart, that's just 2 bars going down. Get it? So the whole thing becomes fractal. So what if you're short-term trading, you need to narrow in on that. Now, the thing you're trading, why is it worth more? Why is this stock worth more? I don't know. When I saw TipRank says it's only worth 10%, Well, I guarantee you, well, look, when it caught fire, it was like 30% undervalued, right? So what I would say is, based on this stock, why don't you find stocks like it? What other stocks are like this, that are down here and that could run up here, right? There was a time when steel stocks weren't cool, right? So these things cycle. And so that's what I want to do. I want to hunt for these things. So the market's closing. Let's check in on Arkk. I appreciate you guys in the Money Flow gang. Oh, look at that. All right, I feel good about it. 3.1%, about where we got in. So we'll see tomorrow. We'll see tomorrow, man. We'll see tomorrow. All right, man. You guys be good.